Have you ever wondered what shaped Haymitch Abernathy, the gruff, reluctant mentor from District 12, long before he ever met Katniss and Peeta? Suzanne Collins answers that question in her powerful prequel, Sunrise on the Reaping, diving into the traumatic events of the 50th Hunger Games. If you've ever been curious about what a quarter quell looked like through the eyes of someone who lived and barely survived, this book delivers more than answers. It delivers truth, pain, and origin. Collins pulls us back into the world of Panem, this time 24 years before Katniss volunteered. Haymitch is 16, living in poverty with his mother and younger brother in District 12. He's smart, stubborn, and already skeptical of authority, but still has hope. When the second quarter quell is announced, revealing that each district must send double the usual number of tributes, that hope begins to vanish. Haymitch is reaped. There's no volunteering, no drama, just the cruel machinery of the capital at work. He's ripped from his life his love for a girl named Lenore and his small, fragile world. Along with 3 other District 12 tributes, including Maesilly Donner, Haymitch is taken to the capital. What follows is a lesson in survival, performance, and brutality. Training begins. Haymitch is clever but doesn't play the capital's game. He refuses to pretend. His defiance earns him a low score, but it also piques the curiosity of some powerful figures. He's mentored by Wyrus and Mags, former victors who see something in him. BT and Plutarch Heavensby secretly recruit him into a covert plan to sabotage the arena itself. A bomb is placed in the underground water tanks. The rebellion isn't loud yet, but its seeds are quietly taking root. Then comes the arena, lush, green, and full of hidden horrors. The force fields are invisible. The mutts are silent. The death is swift. Haymitch allies with Ampert, a tribute from District 6, and together they carry out the sabotage. But the arena is smarter than they anticipated. The explosion causes chaos but doesn't shut the games down. Ampert dies. Haymitch survives, barely. Later, he joins forces with Maesilly Donner. Together, they navigate a shifting, deadly landscape. But as the games dwindle, alliances fray. Maesilly dies, and Haymitch finds himself alone in the final battle, up against a career tribute. He dodges her axe, it hits the force field and rebounds, killing her. Haymitch wins, but not really. What comes after is worse. Haymitch returns home to find his mother, brother, and Lenore murdered. Punishment from the capital for his defiance. He is publicly honored, privately destroyed. The capital's message is clear. No rebellion will go unpunished. From that moment, Haymitch is no longer just a victor. He's a broken man with nothing left to lose. One of the core themes Collins explores is how trauma is inherited and weaponized. Haymitch's sarcasm, drinking, and emotional distance in the original trilogy make perfect sense after this book. He's not cruel, he's scarred. And this backstory changes how we see every scene he's in during the Hunger Games. It reframes his cynicism as survival. Another major theme is how spectacle is used to distract from oppression. Collins leans into this hard. The second quarter quell isn't just cruel, it's a distraction. The capital uses the games to fracture the districts, keeping them too scared to unite. And through Haymitch's story, we see how even the smallest acts of rebellion, like exploiting a force field, carry enormous cost. The character development in this book is astonishing. Haymitch is layered, brilliant, impulsive, angry, grieving. Maesilly is courageous, morally grounded, a mirror to Katniss in many ways. Even minor characters like Wyrus, Mags, and Plutarch are given depth and nuance. Collins writes with empathy and clarity, showing how each tribute is more than a name. They're kids, forced to perform for a nation that feeds off their pain. Structurally, the book mirrors the arc of the Hunger Games, but with darker undertones. Haymitch doesn't get a moment of triumph. He doesn't get applause, he gets silence. And that silence follows him all the way into the original trilogy. Collins uses this to deepen the tragedy of Panem. How many lives were destroyed just to maintain control? Yet for all its pain, the book also offers seeds of hope. Plutarch, BT, and Mags are planting ideas. The rebellion isn't ready, but it's coming. and Haymitch unwillingly becomes one of its earliest symbols. Not because he wants to, but because survival became an act of resistance. Collins doesn't just expand the lore of Panem, she redefines it. This isn't a spin-off, it's essential. If you've read the original trilogy, this book adds a whole new dimension to it. If you haven't, it's still a devastating, beautifully written story of how systems break people to protect power. So why should you read this book? Because Haymitch Abernathy isn't just a mentor with a bottle, he's a symbol of what it costs to survive in a world designed to kill hope. And through his pain, we learn why Katniss's fire mattered so much more. If you found this summary insightful, subscribe for more explorations of powerful books. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you see Haymitch differently after this? And what story should we break down next? Let's keep discovering together.